Alright everybody, I've already started a little bit. I cleaned my surface off. I've mixed my resin. I've gone through with these pens. I thought I was recording. I wasn't. Again, I told you before in the other video, these are not the color they appear on the cap. This is not that light. Here is the color here. You'll be able to see it when I do a close-up. I didn't bring it all to the edge of the blue here because everything else is going to be clear, except right here I'm going to add a little bit more green. And so all I've been doing, I went around the gold with this. I do have this green. And I had said earlier that these do take a little bit of time to dry, so you have to be careful not to run your hand through it. And you can remove them. I use 91% alcohol. That's what I have in this little bottle here. And I can use that and I can just wipe it right off. Now, I don't know how far, if it does dry completely, if I can still do that or not. But at this moment, I certainly can. In fact, I probably don't even need any of the alcohol to wipe it away if I wanted to. I do want to sign it. I was thinking about signing it right here. And I always leave a thumbprint. Once I put that in there, though, I've got to be real careful or I'll end up smearing it. And being that I'm left-handed, really makes it all that much harder for me. I have too much paint on there. It's not super noticeable where it's going to take away from the painting. I've already mixed my resin, as I said. I mixed 8 ounces this time because the other ounces, or the other ones, I always wanted to make more. I always had plenty left over that I pour into little molds like this right now, that's what I usually do with it. Or, like I have some coasters here that I had made, they need another layer of clear. I can always put the clear over top of that. Come on, get on there. My hands are getting sweaty already. Just going to take a little bit of green. Bring it along through here. Add some of the green back where the blue kind of took over. Spread it around with my stick. Right up to the edge. I don't want to... It'll go over by itself, especially since I didn't tape off the sides and leave a, But I don't want it to just start going off the side real crazy. I just want to bring it right up to the edge. Again, this is Stonecoat resin. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. You mix it for 3 minutes. Just going to take my time, spread it out, take it to the edge. I actually really like using this though. It's my favorite spreader. Bring it up to the green, make sure everything's covered. I don't want to rub it too hard because I might still mess up those lines I used the markers on. Bring it up to my stones. My stones are all adhered now. So I don't want to put any more resin on top of them because it takes away from the glitter. Or the sparkle. Got plenty of time to work with the resin. No need to be in any hurry whatsoever. And art's not meant to be hurried, it's meant to be meditated. You know, put you in that easy meditative state. I do wear something over my mouth. I use like a nurse's type mask, a little bit sturdier than that though. You know, you get it from the paint store, but it's that kind that slips over your nose and mouth. And when I'm mixing the resin, there are little bubbles that come up. You do not want to breathe that. I always wear safety glasses when I'm doing it because you don't always see them unless the light's shining just right. But while you're mixing it, you are getting little bubbles float up into the air. You don't want to get that in your eyes, and I wear contacts, so. I do not smell any fumes with Stonecoat resin. Some people say they do, or I've heard different people say they do. I don't. So once I'm done mixing my resin for the 3 minutes, then I take my mask off because I'm not worried. Oops, that's all right. Maybe I should have put my green line after I put my clear. And you can see the green starting to come in over top. In fact, I may have done that when I just hit it. It's not really what I wanted to do. Yeah, there's some of it there too. I do smell a slight little odor of something when I heat it to get the bubbles out, but other than that, I do not smell anything. But it's always a good idea to wear a respirator. Some people are more sensitive than others. When you look at it from the side and down, you know, you can see where you've been, where you haven't. Okay, it appears, there we go. If by any chance your torch doesn't want to work for you, your button gets stuck, you can heat it. Use a blow dryer or a heat gun and heat it, and you can usually get it loose. this cures. Tomorrow, I'll take it out into the sunshine, if we have any, because we've been having some crazy weather again. See some spots. So that you can see all the sparkle better. It really is very sparkly. It's gorgeous. I'm very happy with it. I do kind of like how that blue shines. There's a spot here where it did push it back. The blue shining through, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. Green is the only color that I made up. I mean, the blue's up over in here, but I'm liking it because you can see through it. You can see the layers underneath it. There we go. It's got a lot of dimension to it. A lot of dimension. And there you go. That's the final layer. It's covered. Again, I'm going to keep coming back in here, and I'm going to keep popping my bubbles about every half an hour. Yeah. That's it. Quick and easy for the final layer. And again, if you like what I'm doing, be sure to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I'm more than happy to have any suggestions. My next project, I'm going to take this. It's a baking roll. And I'm sorry, I'm sure that's really loud. I won't take it out of there. It's got sides. It's shiny. Little thin sides. And I'm going to fill it. And then I'm going to mold it over top of some cans. And make a... I'm sorry, you can't see it. And make a... standing sculpture with it. So that's what my next project's going to be. So be sure and stay tuned for that. And again, you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back to show you the dried and finished product. You all have a wonderful day. Bye now.